Many levels of reality. We just haven't accessed the level that shows us how profound and magical that reality is. What I'd like to do next is I'm working on a book that is the practical application of this holographic idea in all of its various phases. We've got to understand that we have this enormous capability, but our conscious mind feeds it all kinds of things unwittingly and gives it all kinds of mistaken directions. And I want to write a book that really deals with all these things on all kinds of levels, saying if you're in the practical applications of ways that you don't have to deal with the very sort of petty space-time aspects of these things.
That's seen on TV. He died in a very strange way. His name is Michael Talbot, an independent researcher who had decoded reality, or multiple realities, something most people are never supposed to know. This away suddenly, and his ideas forced many scientists to question what they thought they knew. Talbot's central claim was bold. This world isn't the only one. There are parallel realities happening at the same time. We can't normally see them. In the late 20th century, quantum mechanics had already exposed cracks in the traditional objective universe. The double-slit experiment revealed that particles behave differently when observed, suggesting that the observer is not outside the system, but part of it. Rather than dismissing this as an anomaly, Talbot treated it as the foundation of understanding existence.
Reality in a hologram can manifest in two ways: as a concrete image, or as a sort of indecipherable blur of energy. An analogy to this is that when you're watching Johnny Carson on your television set, that's really his images encoded in two ways. One is as the concrete image of the TV set, one is as the blur of radio waves permeating the living room. And if the universe is a hologram of some sense, in some way, it suggests that there may be two very drastically different levels to reality, that the concrete reality we see, the ladies' chairs, the trees and the clouds and everything like that, our bodies are just one way that reality manifests, that at some deep level there's a level of reality where everything dissolves into an ocean of energy that is holographically interconnected, where every portion of the universe is contained in every tiny area of the universe.
From this perspective, reality is layered. Each level of perception connects to deeper levels, and all of them converge into a unified field, where the division between life and matter disappears. In such a framework, death is not an ending, but a transition. Movement into another layer, similar to shifting frequencies. This was presented as vague speculation. It was a coherent framework. Matter depends on consciousness, not the other way around. For ordinary readers, this was a shocking reversal of common sense. For certain institutions, it overlapped with secret research into altered states of perception.
If you take two subatomic particles like electrons, in certain instances, when you do something to one, it will always affect the other, no matter how smart they are. It's kind of like stories that you've heard of identical twins, where one is hurt, the other feels the pain. And the problem is that we can find no process in physics that explains how these could be sending a signal back and forth. In fact, as it would have to, instead of this instantaneous, would have to be an instantaneous signal, and Einstein's theory of relativity said you can't have instantaneous signals because it would mean that you could violate the time barrier and conceivably call your grandmother, telepathy grandmother, most visit a signal. This would be just not troubling to incorporate a rational picture of reality.
Think about identical twins. There are countless stories where one feels something, the other is hurt or in danger, even if they're miles apart. It's hard to explain that in normal physical terms.
There's money here. It's on elbows. It's on right now. But I'm talking about your own equity. If you need funds, get a home equity loan for $20 so far. You could access up to $500,000 to lease up your home, flooding debts, or any other large purchases, all without changing your credit rate. So check a few other options they're so far to learn more.
Did you know there's a way to become your own bank with the right life insurance policy? It's called indexed universal life insurance. Like all